everyone, I hope you're doing great. This is MJ, and today I am inviting you to a pick a card reading for career, business, creative projects. So if you're looking for answers or inspiration in any of those areas, I hope that you will find it in this reading. This will be a timeless read, so really whenever this message finds you, if it resonates with you, then it is your message at that time. And as with every reading that I do, please remember that I am not trying to predict the future here. If it happens, awesome, but my primary intention is to inspire you to find your own answers, right? So use your judgment, your intuition, and listen with an open heart and open mind, and allow your inner voice to speak to you as you listen to the messages, right? There are 3 piles on the table, and each of the piles is topped with a bracelet. We have Rhodonite and garnet, Malachite and blue obsidian. I have very positive feelings towards each and every of those bracelets and great memories with them. This one is actually made by myself. Those 2 I bought in Crete on my really last real vacation 2 years ago before the world went crazy. So I hope that they resonate with positive energy towards yourself as well. Please don't be forced to choose one. Please choose 2 or stay throughout the whole reading and listen to all 3 messages if you wish to do so. Whatever your choice is, there are timestamps in the description box below, so you can jump to the one that is of your interest. We will be looking at tarot cards and a Botanical Oracle card. So the mini tarot and the Botanical Oracle will be that overall energy, and the Muse tarot to give us a little more details and insight into that particular message. So without further ado, I hope you made your choice. As I said, I encourage you to stay throughout the whole reading if you wish to do so, and we will start with the Rhodonite. So let me put those 2 aside. And the cards are as follows. We have Justice. So we're starting with a high note. Enhance. Four of Emotions, 4 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the 7 of Inspiration, or the 7 of Wands. Okay, so let's start with the Oracle card, Enhance. You're either looking to enhance your career situation, perhaps you're looking for new opportunities. Definitely there's that feeling of looking for growth, expansion, but also enhancing your own skills, your own expertise in whatever field you're working. But I do feel a strong need for growth for a lot of you. For some of you, it may be looking to enhance your financial situation, but this is really only just for some of you, because I don't see that financial aspect popping out from the cards. But you're looking to enhance your business, your career situation, enhance your skills within your creative endeavor. I really like that. Wherever there's growth, I absolutely applaud that. Now with the Justice card, what I'm getting is you're facing choices, or rather you're trying to make a choice which direction is the right one for you to find that growth, to find that enhancement. What is it that you should do to move forward? Perhaps some of you feel stuck in your current work situation or in your creative endeavor. You may feel stuck. You may be lacking inspiration, lacking ideas, and that's what I'm getting is that you're trying to find those answers within you. Now with the Justice card, there's certain balance needed, and to me the Justice card speaks of balance between your mind and your heart, right? Your mind may be giving you ideas that are not in line with what your heart wants, or the other way around. So if you're struggling with this, then that is an encouragement to try and look for balance between your heart's desires and your logical mind, right? Not always the passions of our heart lead us to the best solutions or directions from the perspective of our logical mind. So take that into consideration. Try to keep that balance between your mind and heart. Now with the Four of Emotions, there is definitely some discontent in you, whether it's in your current position, wherever you're working, and maybe you're discontent with where your business is going. Maybe you feel stuck, as I said, or your creative project is stuck because you're lacking those ideas. As I said, there's definitely emotional discontent, right? So emotionally you don't like where you are. You want more satisfaction. So some of you may just feel that you've already learned or accomplished, achieved everything you could in that particular area, whether it's your current job position, your business, your creativity. You feel that you've achieved everything and you're looking to move away from that, move forward and grow, right, with that enhancement, but for some reason you're stuck, maybe because of that lack of balance between your mind and heart. But with the Four of Cups, we always should remember that the thing that we're looking for, or the thing that we miss, is right around the corner if we just look around. Perhaps if we take, a step back and see things from a different perspective, or really see the bigger picture, right? If she just looked from outside, she would see that she's already sitting within that cup that she's missing, right? So perhaps there are job opportunities that you are not realizing available to you. Perhaps there are business opportunities that are just behind the corner if you look around, if you explore them, or if it's about your creative projects, the ideas or sources of inspiration are available to you. If you just take a step back and look at things from that bigger perspective, right? Now with the Hierophant, this is primarily telling me that there's a need for education or studying. There's some need to explore the topic or the area, okay? Perhaps if you're looking to change your job, there's a need to enhance your skills, right? Expand your expertise. If that's about a business, maybe you want to move your business to a specific area, but you just don't have enough knowledge on that area, so there's a need to educate yourself. If it's about your creative project, the same. Perhaps you should get yourself to studying first, not trying to find every idea within your head. Look to available sources of information, inspiration, and knowledge. Look that when those cards are like this, she's sitting with her back to that education aspect, right? If she just looked to the other side, she would notice. So perhaps you're not realizing you want to achieve something very quickly. You're kind of frustrated and discontent, it's not happening. But for some reason I feel, are you willing to put effort into it? Maybe you think, I know everything well. Well, then that card tells you, not really. There are still aspects that you can educate yourself on, explore, study, right? This may be also looking for advice from someone more experienced. So don't be afraid to do that. It's not a shame to listen to advice of someone that is more experienced or more knowledgeable on that specific topic than you are. Now, with the Seven of Inspiration or the Seven of Wands, this tells me that you should fight for what you want, so don't give up. Those two cards are kind of there's a completely different energy between this discontent, where there's no action and it's almost like no willingness to take action, and then in this card, there's that willingness to fight for what is it that you dream of, or what is it that you want within your career, business, or creative endeavors, right? So with the Seven of Wands, I really think that this tells you not to give up, because this is a kind of give up energy, while this card tells you don't give up, put your effort. If need be, put that aggressively creative effort into it. I'm not meaning aggressive in a bad way, but be courageous, right? Fight for whatever it is that you wish. It may be about certain competition. You may be feeling that there's huge competition in what is it that you are pursuing. So don't be afraid of the competition, because it can be very inspiring. It may also mean that someone is trying to work against you, but I'm only getting this for a few of you out there, but you may feel that the world is kind of against you. But this may be stemming from that fact that you're feeling that the world is against you because you're lacking certain knowledge or lacking certain experience. So that's why you think that the world is against you, just because there are people who perhaps are a little better in that specific area right now, but it doesn't mean that you cannot be as good as they are, or even outgrow them. But you need to put that effort into it, right? Okay, I hope that was useful. We will move to another pile now. Let's see what's there in the Malachite pile, if you chose that one. Queen of Pentacles, Invigorate, Two of Materials, or the Two of Coins, Page of Voices, and the Knight of Inspiration, or the Knight of Wands. Invigorate. This card is talking about refreshing, renewing, right? Perhaps you have actually just changed your job. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Or entered a new business, or you are entering a new creative area, and it feels refreshing. Or for some of you, you're looking to refresh those aspects of your life, but there's like a new breath of life. That's what I'm getting, if it makes sense. It's kind of similar to the previous pile that had the Enhance card, right? But with the Enhance, it was more about growing, making it even better than it was, while Invigorate, it's more about refreshing. Perhaps you would want to refresh your enthusiasm for the work that you do, for the business that you conduct, or for your creative projects. Maybe you lost that enthusiasm, or you're losing it, and you would really want to renew it. So you're looking for inspiration how to do that. With the Queen of Pentacles, regardless if it's a man or a woman, it's not gender specific, but it's a kind of that, because it's the feminine energy, it gives me that feeling of care, right? I do feel that you may feel responsible. A lot of you may feel financially responsible for your families, perhaps, or even for yourself, if you're just looking after yourself. But I feel there is that willingness to provide, but also to be financially stable. I think you may also look to invigorate your home environment with the financial aspect. But it's a very caring energy. I also do think that a lot of you are really caring for your business. It's like, I'm getting that it's almost like as if your business or the creative project, that it's like your child. And perhaps you're losing enthusiasm for some reason towards it, but you really want to renew that enthusiasm, find it again. That's what I'm getting. No, it's a very specific message, and I really hope it makes sense, but that's what I'm getting. You see how she's holding this animal, I think it's a rabbit, in her hands. That's why I'm getting that your business, or even your job, if you're working for someone, that it's something that you really care about, but for some reason you may be losing that happy aspect of it, or that enthusiasm, as I said. Now with the Two of Materials, it's all about finding balance, right? Balancing, but also learning the dance of change. Something may have changed in your career, business, or creative projects, and it may have shaken your ground a little bit, but you know, she's dancing on a diamond. What it tells me is that your ground is extremely stable. You have stable ground. You have strong ground that you're standing on. So I think that your financial situation is really well established, with the Queen of Pentacles showing up as well. But for some reason there's that aspect of imbalance, so perhaps the change that happened, as I said, has shaken your ground a little bit. Maybe you have been given new responsibilities and you're kind of struggling. Some of you may be struggling to keep balance between your career and family. Right? Again, the Queen of Pentacles, caring for family, providing for family, but at the same time, you know, maybe spending too much time at work, or focusing too much on your business or on your creative ideas, and for that reason your family may be left behind, so you're kind of struggling to find balance between those two. With the Page of Voices, it may be a message for some of you. It may be a message that is coming up, that is, I really like how she puts glasses on, because it tells me that that message, or for some of you it may be about fresh thoughts. I'll get to that in a second. But some of you can get a message, and that message is almost acts on you as if it was putting glasses on your eyes. You start seeing something that you haven't realized before, thanks to that message. So perhaps for some of you it's your family that communicates, hey, we miss you, right? There's not enough of you at home. It may be your partner that feels left behind because you're so stuck at work, or you're putting all your energy into your business or creative endeavors, and that person is feeling left behind. So if it's a message, it makes you realize something. For some of you it may be a message that actually brings back that renewal of your enthusiasm, renewal of your passion. That may be for some of you. And for some of you it's just new thoughts, those new ideas. As you work to renew that enthusiasm, refresh yourself within your business work environment, there are new ideas that are showing up, right? With the Page of Voices, that is something new, that you kind of observe those thoughts, and they allow you to see things you haven't seen before, maybe to see inspirations you haven't seen before, possibilities or ideas for your business, for your career, or for your creative projects, right? whatever that is, whether it's a message from someone or whether it's your own thoughts that allow you to see things you haven't seen before, with the Knight of Inspiration, there's definitely that renewal is in store for you. If you allow yourself to listen to those new ideas or that message that is coming through. If it's about your family or your partner saying, hey, you know, you're really giving too much to your work and leaving a relationship or a family behind, then it seems it will be like eye-opening for you, but it will also spark a completely new enthusiasm. So that renewal, that invigoration is definitely coming with the Knight of Inspiration, right? Because that Knight of Inspiration, he's just absolutely willing to take action. He's on fire. He has many ideas, and it may be even hard to choose between those ideas. That many ideas may be out there. But that is definitely the energy of invigoration with the Knight of Inspiration. It's like the fire is back again. You are back on fire. With the message that will approach you, or as I said, with those new ideas that will start showing up, if you allow yourself to listen to them and use them as that eye-opener. But also remember to keep your balance between your work and your private life, including yourself. Remember to have enough time for yourself, to rest, rejuvenate, invigorate yourself. Okay, I hope that was useful, and now we will move to the last pile, which is the blue obsidian. Eight of Pentacles. Subdue. Ten of Inspiration. The Muse of Voices, which would be the King of Voices, King of Swords. And a Five of Coins, Five of Materials. So this card is talking about defeating something, conquering something. Okay, some of you may be feeling defeated, but or tired. It's not even about being defeated. I'm getting tired for some of you. But on the other hand, a lot of you can be in that spirit of being ready to conquer certain business area, your work space, in a good way, obviously, or certain creative area. If you're working on a creative project, you're like kind of ready to conquer the world with it. But some of you may be feeling defeated. With the Eight of Pentacles, that's work, that's polishing your skills, that's attentive and diligent work, right? There is a goal that is established and that person is working towards that goal. Now perhaps this is why I'm getting that tiredness energy. Maybe you have been working for so long, still not seeing the result. Maybe you're not seeing the promotion that you think you deserve in your workplace. Maybe your business is not going as good as you would want it to. So you feel like, you know, you're putting a lot of effort into it, but you feel defeated by competition, maybe by the market, maybe by the current situation in the world that may not be favorable towards certain businesses. So I do feel that a lot of you may feel defeated, or just, you know, the energy is kind of low, you're just tired, you've put a lot of effort, and I think you're not seeing the result that you would want to see. and it's very burdening, right? With the 10 of Inspiration, which is the 10 of Wands, it's carrying a heavy load, and that load is actually keeping you stuck because it's impossible to carry. You're not able to move, you're not able to take steps because you're carrying a lot of load. So you may be that tired because of this. If you're a business entrepreneur person, a business owner, or a creative person, right? It may be that you have tried to accomplish too much at the same time. And that is a burden to you. Maybe you've put too many goals towards yourself. You really tried to be successful in too many areas, perhaps, because the 10 of Wands is often called the burden of choice. You should choose one and move towards one, and then steadily take on more, right? Rather than take everything at once. But this particular card is very specific because you see she's holding that jar, and those cows, I want to say, are carrying jars as well. Well, what I'm getting from this is, perhaps there are people that can help you. You can pour whatever is too heavy for you, divide that into more people, right, that are engaged, and that way each and every one of you will be carrying similar load, and it will be easier to accomplish them. I hope that makes sense. If you're a business person, or maybe you're a person in a managerial position at work, maybe you have a team, but you're trying to do everything on your own. Simple as that. Are you delegating enough? Because you have those resources that are available to you, right? It's not about exploiting them, but it's about engaging them. They need to feel needed. They, think about them that way. They also want to grow and have a sense of, certain accomplishment. Again, if it's a business, maybe you should try hire someone that can help you, right? Don't try to carry everything on your own. If it's a creative project, try to accomplish it step by step. Chop it into pieces and work towards those pieces rather than trying to achieve everything at once. Okay? Take things step by step. With the King of Swords, right, the Muse of Voices in this deck, this king is a strategist. He's great in making plans. Try to put plans in place. Don't try to improvise everything. For some of you, that's what I'm getting, that maybe you're trying to improvise too much. Put a plan in place. Maybe your strategy is missing certain pieces that are needed. Maybe your business plan is missing something, right? Maybe it's not polished fully. Maybe you should try look at it from that strategist perspective. Or maybe you can turn to someone. This can be a person that can be an advisor, someone more experienced than you, that help you create that project, business plan, that strategy. If it's about your career, it may be like career consultant that can help you explore areas you haven't thought about on your own, right? But there is definitely certain plan needed or a strategy for a clear path forward, okay? Now with the five of coins or 5 of materials, there's a certain feeling of missing something or lacking something. Maybe you're feeling that you're not making enough money. That's the primary thing that I'm getting with the 5 of coins. But again, business plan is needed, right? Certain forecasts. I'm not a business person, so I'm not able to go into too many details here, but it may be about the business plan that is lacking something, right? Maybe in that financial aspect, maybe you haven't strategized your finances well, or your financial plans within your business or creative endeavor, right? And now you may be feeling that, you know, you're not making enough money. But again, with the Five of Coins, there's assistance or help available to you if you just look around and see how close it is. You may be feeling too stubborn or too proud to reach out for that help, maybe from that person, right? If that's the case, then this card tells you don't do that. Reach out for that help. It's available to you. It can be a real game changer for you, right? For some of you, it may not be about material aspects. It may be about missing something. You may be missing inspiration or ideas. You may be missing someone to help. As I said, maybe you need to delegate more or hire people to your business. Maybe just even one person. I'm not saying you need to hire 10 people at once, right? But perhaps you're lacking that support. You feel alone. You're trying to accomplish everything. You're trying to carry all of this on your own. You're missing support. You feel left alone. And that's why you may feel, you know, defeated. So there is definitely that aspect of help available to you, but don't be too stubborn. You know, don't be stuck in that I have to accomplish everything on my own. You know, people, we have that tendency that we want to, you know, I'm gonna do this the way I want it and by myself. But there are people who have more experience, more knowledge, or even if they are just not emotionally attached to that particular situation, they may see other opportunities, ideas that you don't see because you're just too stuck in whatever it is that you're pursuing, right? So don't be too stubborn in I need to do everything on my own, because that's what I feel is making you feel defeated. Okay, I hope you liked it. If you did, if it was useful, if it resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. I will be more than honored if you subscribe, and if I will see you again next time. And until then, as always, please take care. Bye.